Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. The top stories this hour. Election Commission acts partial, restricts broadcast media from telecasting election content and says they still need to study about regulations for print media. Another student of Aureliano comes forward, alleges harassment and threatening. Campaign ends, election machinery all set to conduct polls. Nilesh Naik tops NCA A-level coaching exams. GCA Secretary Fatar Pekar promises bright future for new coaches. And baseball coach Dilip Naik to look for opportunities for Indian players in professional US clubs. Now the news in detail. Election Commission appears to have decided to be partial. It has restricted the broadcast media from covering any election content in last 48 hours before polling after 5 p.m. on Tuesday for Lok Sabha polls in Goa. Interestingly, these restrictions only confine to TV and radio. Election Commission has said that they need to study the regulations that print media has to follow during the last 2 days before polling.
Is print media non-influential as far as electorate of this nation is concerned? Is broadcast media so powerful that it can swing poll results? Whatever you may think, Election Commission has its own take. In its order dated 14th April, Election Commission has asked broadcasters to refrain from telecasting any election matter that can influence voter 48 hours before polling.
Goa's propaganda canvassing electioneering is stopped at 5 o'clock today. Before 5 o'clock you do, but after 5 o'clock to till election day 5 o'clock, 48 hours, there is a ban on telecast and broadcast.
And sir, regarding for print media, the rules applies for print media.
For papers and all.
The guideline says telecast and broadcasting should be stopped. As far as print media is concerned, the Prasar Bharati and All India Radio, they may have been issued any guidelines from Commission. I have no knowledge about that.
So, but even the print media can influence the voters.
That I have to study it. I have no answer about that presently.
This is on Tuesday at 11 in the morning. Veteran communist leader A.B. Bardhan addressed a press conference. What was it about? Sorry, we can't tell you. Who are this person sitting next to him? We can't show you. But you can read it on Wednesday in the newspapers. You can see their photos tomorrow in the newspapers. Tuesday follows. It's 3 in the afternoon. Chief Minister Digambar Kamath addressed a press conference. What did he say? No, we can't tell you. Who else were there? We can't show you. But you can get to read all these details in the newspapers on Wednesday. The day is still not over. Now it's turn of the opposition leader Manohar Parrikar. He also addressed the media at 4 p.m. Why? Well, we can't tell you. The reason is simple. The Election Commission has restricted the media and only the broadcast media, radio and TV, not to broadcast anything related to elections after 5 p.m. on Tuesday. But the print media can perhaps do it. Election Commission has referred to Section 126 of the Representation of the People Act 1951 to prohibit all the broadcasters to telecast election-related news on television. The order of the Election Commission states, and I quote, "The expression election matter has been defined in the said section as any matter intended or calculated to influence or affect the results of an election. The TV channels and the cable networks should also adhere to the provisions of the program code under the cable TV network rules." Unquote. Election Commission also asked broadcasters to stop advertisement of political nature, whether of political parties, candidates or any other in the constituencies going to poll in next 48 hours. Our principal correspondent from Panji, Murari Shetye, with reporter Rakesh Kandolkar.
The tornado of complaints and controversies seem to be far from getting over for Dr. Aureliano Fernandes. This time it is Jay Joshi, a student of MA Part 2 Political Science, who has slammed Dr. Aureliano Fernandes for harassing and threatening him to rusticate from Goa University. Dr. Aureliano was allegedly upset with the reference of his speech on Joshi's blog. Jay claimed that his internet blog was merely reflection of his personal feeling and nothing more.
सेकंड इयरा जो प्रोफेसर ऑरेलियन फर्नांडीस आसा HOD ताणें म्हाका खूबच त्रास केलो. हांवें एक ब्लॉग उगडलो नेटाचेर जी म्हाजी पर्सनल डायरी कशी आसता त्याचेर हांवें एक युनिवर्सिटीचेर आर्टिकल बरयलें. ताचेर हांवें अशें बरयल्लें की जेन्ना फर्स्ट इयरा पयल्या दिसा ऑरेलियन फर्नांडीसान एक टॉक दिल्लो आमकां. तो टॉक एकदम इट वॉज टोटली डिवॉर्ड ऑफ इंट्रस्ट. तो म्हाका अजिबात आवडूना. ताणें म्हाका लॅटर घातलें रिटर्न एक्सप्लेनेशन दी म्हणून. जाल्यार हांवें ताका सेम एक्सप्लेनेशन दिलें की आय हॅव रिटन वॉट आय फील एंड आय हॅव नो एडवर्स फीलिंग टुवर्ड्स HOD ऑर टू एनीबडी. पूण जाल्यारूय ताचें समाधान जावना आनी तो सद्दां म्हाका आपल्या कॅबिनान आपोवन हॅरेस करतालो, कितें कितें सांगतालो. आनी ते मागीर लास्टाक ताणें रेस्ट्रिकेट करपाच्यो धमक्यो दिवपाक स्टार्ट केली.
Jay's mother is agitated looking at the inconveniency of the Goa University staff.
VC कडे गेली की आमकां VC तरी आमचे कितें ती पार्थ सांगया म्हणून. जाल्यार ती कोण रिसेप्शनिस्ट आसा ती आमकां VCची अपॉइंटमेंटच दिना. ती आज पर्यंत आमकां अपॉइंटमेंट दिना. आतां आमी काल पयरच्यान परतून फोन करता की आमकां प्लीज मातशी अपॉइंटमेंट दी VCची, आमकां परतून एडमिशन घेवपा जाय म्हणून. जाल्यार ती आमकां एडमिशन VCची अपॉइंटमेंटच दिना.
When we contacted Dr. Aureliano Fernandez, he refused to comment on the issue. Our reporter from Kudthade, Mayur Naik.
Election campaign for the second phase of the Lok Sabha election came to an end on Tuesday evening. The North Goa collector K.S. Singh informed that all the preparation for the Lok Sabha election is complete. He also informed that the Election Commission of India has denied the request to deploy central paramilitary forces for general election in Goa.
To us, no central paramilitary forces we are receiving. So we have to work within our own resources. We have drawn a police deployment plan where we have already kept some cushion for the central paramilitary forces. But since we are not getting a paramilitary forces, so we have to redeploy it.
Singh also disclosed the reason why Election Commission is not deploying paramilitary forces for parliamentary election in the state.
Election Commission is of the view that the dependence of the central paramilitary forces has to be decreased, and the posting of the micro observers, all this is our videography. So these are the measures to substitute the paramilitary forces. And since there has not been any major land and order problem, there has been no issues during the campaigning. I think you all will agree and appreciate that in spite of your apprehensions being said in the beginning for distribution of money, this, that, till date the things are very peaceful.
North Goa SP Tony Fernandez and North Goa Collector Singh informed the measures taken by police to avoid any untoward incident on the polling day.
Has been booked under section 110 of CRPC.
And we have sent 107 cases, 16 cases against 30 people. Sorry?
16 cases has been filed in against 30 persons, bounding them under section 107 of this CRPC 1973.
Our principal correspondent Murari Shete with video journalist Sachin Amdoskar for Prudent Media.
Later in the news, special electronic machine for blind. Stay with us.